Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy XIV Online with Roselore Serafina. We are going to head into episode 157. I believe we were chasing down our main scenario quest and talking to Garlemald, who may have some ideas to help us. Getting even with Garlemald. Garlemald would like to aid in your mission to rescue the captured scions. So, you friends at Castrum Sentry, what want for rescue? That slaffbore knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. Got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass on an opportunity to get back at the Orsons. But enough of me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folk from captivity's right delicate business. Single oversight, just one little blunder, it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved elsewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the moorballs, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. The southwestern. Right, okay. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, you might be as you can eavesdrop on some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going, and Godspeed. All right, Fluffster. Time we got going. Now, have I attuned to here? Oh, we have. Why don't we set this for our home point? Make it easy to get to, because it looks like we might be being based out of here for a bit. Am I heading in the right direction? I am. So we're going to go down to the Tangle. Looks like there's a couple of fates on. Up. Here's our thing. Getting even with Garlemald. Navigate in through the swampland. Alright, that's got 11 minutes to run. That's got 11.5 minutes to run. Black and Nabuta. Oh, we're not doing that one. They murderated me last time. Murderated me. Speaking of which, let's have a quick look at our challenge log. Alrighty, so we're back to starting with 109 hours and 2 minutes remaining in which to earn some extra XP and some extra gold, and then some super duper extra gold. Radio, we've got this. Well, we might not got this, but we're going to give it a shot. I think we need a couple of million for a house, like, 20 or so. I know there's some guides out there. Earn 50 million in a day. Oh, yeah. I've got too much content to go through. Okay, bonus experience. Actually, that reminds me, we haven't eaten. Apparently, there are a few main story quests that need finishing. I've got one that's waiting for me to get some gear together so I can actually pass it, and that's with my other character. It's really depressing. Let us have an acorn cookie. You get a cookie. I'm sorry. Okay. That is Demi Materia. Oh, wait. Succubus card. I own that one. And I own that one. So I need to trade those in. Alright, I think I've said that sometime before. Let's just sort everything up so I know how much space is in my pack. Alright, now it's all pretty. I suppose we could destroy this Nyx, but if it's going to leave us alone, actually we're only 7 levels higher than it, why would it? So we're probably going to have a battle with a few Nyxes on the way down. Let's see how we go. Oh, I know. Please excuse my voice. This flu, every time I think I've beaten it, it cycles back around. So my schedule, I'm trying to prep lessons and yeah. I think today I might end up sleeping again. Let's go. Alright, so are we going to join this mud about you? Oh, no, we don't have to. Alright, well that means we should be able to navigate through fairly freely. These mud puppies, the endless maze of routes, travel, there's a pack. Oh, the more balls won't leave us alone. I forgot about that. I know, I'm daft. Oh, let's get out of spit range. Fluffy, that means you. What am I today? Oh no, I'm a daft widget who hasn't summoned a bunny. Well, that's going to cause me some pain, isn't it? Never forget to summon the rabbit. Not that we're doing too badly with this bowl. Well done, Fluffy. You did good, bird. Good. Alright, let's get out of this little dead end that we got ourselves into. I know, such peaceful music, and it's a beautiful... Did you just abscond on me, Budgie? You did. Come back here. Last I looked, you and I had stuff we had to do. Let's not go down that way. Oh boy, that thing is not going to leave me alone. Let's burn it to the ground. Oh no. Alright, we dropped it. We dropped it. Yeah, let's get the next thing. Apart from all the morbals, he says. He did not say there were so many. Well, I guess he thought we could handle it. There we go. And we can. That is pretty good, Roselore. She's got some good gear. A drainage pipe. Let's listen in, shall we? They wouldn't have let us. Oh no. I think we woke up something else. I know. Never stick your ear against a drainage pipe. Things might live in there. Bunny, I need some shelter. These bugs are bad, man. Okay, here we go. Should we try the drainage pipe again, shall we? I know, the purple should have been a warning about there's going to be an attack on you in a minute. Here we go. Faint sound of conversation echoes down the pipe. What of the captives? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others aren't much better. The Ellison gets on my nerves most of all. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder, why is the Tribunal so obsessed with this Minfilia woman? They say she possesses some mystical power, something we Garleans don't have. Mystical power, like the kind the beastmen use. How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. The footfalls grow fainter until all is silent. Alright, well, we've eavesdropped at the drainage pipe. Now I guess we need to go speak with Alphinaud. We shall navigate our way through the swamp. And try not to become plant food. I swear, these things are worse than Triffids. 4 minutes left on this fate. I don't think that morble's going to let us pass without comment. Oh, there it goes. We could just keep running though. Fluffy, get your fluffy tail over this way. Yeah, the morbole can't keep up. Let's see if these nicks are smart enough to let us pass. I have a feeling we may not be so lucky this run. Although they are having a bit of a mother's meeting, aren't they? So we could be fine. Bit of a jog. I could sprint. Where's my sprint bar? There it is. I know I've been away from Final Fantasy for a couple of days, so... I know, how dare I? I miss it too. It's a good game. But All right, let's go chat with Alphinaud, see what he's got. "'Tis good to see you again, Roselore. I'm given to understand you've conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me what you were able to learn." "So, Minfinley and the others are indeed at Castrum Sentry. Their presence thus confirmed, we may proceed with the mission. While you were afield, Cid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him." All right, Cid. "Good work, Roselore. As Alphinaud's already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it's unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Garlemald is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance with some preparation of my own. Minfilia and the others are counting on us, Roselore. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary." No, let's not. All right. Cid requires your assistance for his rescue preparation. While Garlemald goes about devising his plan, we need to see to some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials were to discover that they're short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm going to put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon etheric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now the hill-sized cluster of corrupted crystals to the west has been observed to amplify the self-same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the cluster. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn to lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Plasmoids. Well, at least he warned me. Unlike this guy with his Chigo. Acting the part. Garlemald wants you to practice the part of an Imperial trooper. Clean the wax out of your ears now, because here's something I want you to do by way of preparation. Plans to have you enter Castrum Sentry all decked out in Imperial duds, but disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing. You also got to act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learn it from the experts, so get yourself as near as you dare to Castrum Sentry and watch the Imperials doing what they do. Right, let's go do it. It's my Control C. Yes. I want to see. Alright, so what's this? Trophy crystals and wolf marks. And Gil, company seals, so flame seals, adventure coin, and gold saucer points. And we don't have others. Societies. Sylphic gold leaf. Ooh, we have to get a few of those. I know, right? We've still got some sylphic bits to run too. Okay. Let's go. Where are we going? Oh, down to Castrum Sentry again. And maybe to this big pile of crystals over here. That should be fun. Alright, got a prime location here. Looks good. Let's see if it'll work. Electromagnetic reader. Let's use this thing. The air nearby bursts into sparks. Oh, wonderful. I don't think this thing likes me very much. Nah, nothing likes me very much. Who am I kidding? We're good. Alright. Looks like there's another spot somewhere. Oh, over there. I see it. Let's just remove this fella from the equation, because he's bound to want a piece of us, and I'm not inclined to share. Don't squish my budgie. What you doing? Right. Now that we know we can get this done undisturbed, we probably could have got it done undisturbed, I just wasn't willing to take the risk. Electromagnetic reader, let's use that. Alrighty. There now, mean. Tab over to the next plasmoid. 5, 3. Maybe do a bit of healing. And whack it again. Do a bit of shielding. Hit it with 5. There we go. Well, that was a strong reaction from them, wasn't it? Okay. Now, what have I missed? It's like I missed something around here. There's a little passage up this way. I had to look it up the first time I played it. Oh, actually, it looks like it's the right way to go, isn't it? Down there, you reckon? Alright, well, let's go. I'm glad we didn't send Cid down here. He's a nice fella, but I don't think he's really made for all of this. Fighting it. Well, you know, I guess he does a bit. Let's just check up here if we can get back up. Okay, looks like that was a one-way trip. Let's check in here. You're not sitting. No, you're not. All right. Oh, wait. There it is. Well, there's one of them. How do I get to? Oops. I was hoping to not have to fight the big fella. Right, what were we trying to do? We were trying to get a reading from a prime location. How many of these is it now? It's okay, this is our 4th. Okay, so there's one more I've missed. Maybe it's on the other side of this crystal spire. Oh, yeah, I went right past it. Here it is. We got it. I don't remember having this much trouble last time. Come on, Roselore. Alright, now, there's one more thing we've got to do while we're out here. And we might, you know what, we've set our home point. We might actually teleport back. Alright, you know what, the toad gets it. We're getting there. Okay. He wasn't going to leave us alone either. Fluffy's getting a fair amount of XP. Good one, Fluffster. Alright, so what are we doing? Oh, we're sneaking up. Right, oh my goodness. Yes, I see you, you evil little mud puppy monster. I did not get our way. That one. Very good, Fluffy. You're getting good at this thing. That looks like a bigger and meaner version of a mud puppy. Used up all my bits right here. Oh, really? What are you doing out here? Fluffy, get your fluffy tail out of there. Very good. I know, how can I watch them do the salute if I murder them all? It's going to make life very awkward. Oh. Got this, but are you sure he's on our side? Hide over here, it's perfectly safe. Well, you clearly don't know the patrol patterns. Wait, oh, you know them very well. Did you? Oh, well done, Fluffy. Alright, let's go again. Nothing to report, sir. We've received an anonymous warning that insurgent forces are near. We must redouble our vigilance. I shall recommend that patrols be increased. Well, that was interesting. Oh, very good, Roselore. I think we have it. Lie in wait at the specified location. Report to Garlemald and report to Cid. So this is two main story quests running together, so that's good. I know, I've got my eye on the trying to get our main story quests done in a year, or maybe just over a year for all the DLCs, but I'm not sure we're going to make it. I reckon we'll be pretty close to the next one though, when the next one releases, if it releases. In the meantime, we're going to try and enjoy the story, because story. I'm not sure these guys are a high enough level, the level 44 toads are high enough for us to train our bird on. You asked for it, frog boy. Stop biting. Oops. And squishing. Leave my bird alone. I know, look, I'm trying to be good, not start anything. It's very hard for a little DPS to do. Built for fighting. See, look, frog. Fight. Frog fight. Uh-oh. And then I hit the wrong button. That's going to get me killed one day. Actually, it's got me killed already on a number of occasions. There we go. It's worse though when you get someone else killed because you hit the wrong button. The thing I like about being DPS is it's very relaxing. You're not kind of carrying the world on your shoulders like a tank does. Or like a healer does. Oh right, Cid. You have the reading? Excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. There you go. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose, though I pray that we won't have need of their power. My thanks, Roselore. You're welcome. Okay, let's head on over to Garlemald. Hey Garlemald, guess what? So, did you manage to learn the Imperial Salute? No, 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 best you don't demonstrate. I'm liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. You have learnt the emote, Imperial Salute. Ooh, well, okay, let's pop that somewhere where we can find it. So, under Social, we have emotes. Oh, the new ones have a little thingy. What's it? There we go. Let's grab that. I'm not sure why I've got things on my pet hotbar. That's going to be awkward later. Let's just fix that, shall we? Okay. HUD layout. I want to grab this hotbar here and I want to move it. And then I want to grab another horizontal hotbar if I've got one. One, two, three, hotbar 4, hotbar 6. Where's hotbar 5? There's hotbar 5. Let's grab hotbar 5. Go into the settings. We'll do a 6x2 array. Make it visible. Save it. And then we're going to move our hotbar 5. We're going to... Oh, there's hotbar 4. Okay, hang on. Oh, well, okay then. What am I going to do with hotbar 5? Let's just put it over here where it'll irritate me. I'll make it invisible again though, because I don't need it right now. Then we'll grab hotbar 4. Make sure it's visible. Yeah. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll fix up our mess ups. Out here, so we've got our pet hotbar, which shouldn't have any junk on it. Oh, that's why it didn't have any junk on it. I just had it sitting over the top of... Right, I see. That's bound to be a mission thing. I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put my goodbye wave up here. Okay. That's a little better. Sark Malark. Sark Malark wishes to help you acquire the disguises you need for your rescue mission. Sure, thanks, Sark. You're called Roselore Seraphina, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Garlemald. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Central, you and your comrades must disguise yourselves as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort to whom you should entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what we need via traditional means from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Century never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not to take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, one for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. All right. Let's go. Looks like we're going to run down the mountain again. Maybe we should ride down the mountain this time. What do you reckon? Alright, let's see if we can outrun the toad. Because we're about to get pinged by another one. Yeah. Nice try, frog boy. Alright, we're still being pursued by one. Give it a minute. Okay. Alright, Fluffy. I need your claws and beak. We'll just take these guys on. I don't think he likes getting fireballed from a distance. Obtain helms from Imperial soldiers. All right, let's go. This one's going to be a little bit singed around the edges, but it is an Imperial, right? So we should be okay. Yep, helms. What the signifier has. Okay. Okay, I got a uniform off that one, so I kind of singed him too badly. Just get this one's attention. Ouch, I did not move fast enough that time, did I? Alright, now we're just after uniforms. Let's go. That Equus looks like he's wearing something fancy. Let's make it ours. Alright, Fluffy. Just coming around from the side. Get this consecutor, I think. His uniform looks like it might fit someone. Who knows who, though? Okay. Alright, let's get the equipment to Malark. Come on, Fluffy, let's go. I know, we're getting there. All the little bits and bobs. We're too high to join this thing, but we're not too high to be attacked by things that aren't part of it, like that mud puppy sitting on the bank. Then there's the lentic mud puppy. Oh, I know. Someone is going to have a chock at me in a minute. We'll find out who. I know one day our Fluffy is going to be able to fly. Just as soon as I work out what I do. I think I need to get promoted a little bit more before that unlocks. Something like that. Alright. We were able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment. Oh, I sure was, but I'm not sure. I mean, maybe we should have had 4. Damaged, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I fear these uniforms and helms are likely to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, the blacksmith Egenolf at the Diamond Forge in Rowena's House of Splendor should be able to hammer them into shape in no time. I've already sent word ahead and have been assured that he's expecting you. Worry not, we've already impressed upon him the need for utmost secrecy as to the nature of your mission. Alright. These guys, what do these guys do? Token exchange. When I do open shop, I intend to have all manner of exotic wares ready for sale. However, procuring such goods has proven to be more difficult than I imagined. Return later. Perhaps I've figured out a way out of this conundrum. Elegant tombstones. of poetics. I need, oh, a ton of them for nice gear. Well, gonna have to work on that one. How do I get elegant tomes of poetics, I wonder? Geralt's Masterworks. Okay, those are more elegant tomestone things. Ironworks gear. Yep. Rowena's token exchange. Oh, these look great. How do I get them? How do I get a Rowena's token? Okay. For the delivery of Beastmen ritual tools, can be redeemed for a superior weapon of your choice. Alright. What else have we got? Not you, Fluffy. Single-handed arm exchange. Okay, so you exchange your level little bits and you get a level bigger bit. Oh man, things you don't know are in the game, right? Two-handed arm exchange. Again, so that's the same deal. These level 95, 60, 80, 70 for level 95. Okay, well maybe it's not. Oh, I don't know. Now I'm confused. Uncanny knickknacks. What's this? Odin's mantle. Removed from the elder primal Odin. His heavy mantle is fit for a god. Behemoth horn. And you get it. You can make it into stuff. But only level 50 gear. Alright, I don't know how to get this. Small talk. I'm Aelina and I work for Rowena. My dream is to one day trade places with that Harridan and work her as she does me, like a packed Chocobo. Oh, I'm not telling her you said that. Lydia Lona. Perhaps you have what it takes to become a collectible supplier. Regardless, I'll let Morgaine be the judge of that. You may find her at St. Raynet's Forum in Ishgard, should you be interested. Okay. Looks like I need to eat more food. I know, my budgie ran away, so I'm going to have a cookie. And then I'm going to summon my bird again. He got bored. You can't blame him, really. Okay, so script exchange. White script exchange. Greetings, madam. If you have any white crafter's script or white gatherer's script, I should be glad to offer you purple crafter's script and purple gatherer's scripts in exchange. Okay. Small talk. It would be my pleasure to assist you, madam, once you've spoken with my superiors. Right, collectible appraiser. Forgive me, madam, but the House of Splendors does not accept unsolicited submissions. Pray speak with Lydia Lona if you'd like to become one of our suppliers. So we need to get to Ishgard. Well, okay, that'll be interesting. That guy wants me to have a level 50 tool, and Talon's a snob. Purveyor of prisms, Tataroga. Oh, glamoring items. Alright. And Wishgard. You should never stray too far from your roots, Sister Adventurer. No matter how far you rise, remember, no one can spell success without you. Thank you, Wishgard. That terrible pun. Brainwine, what are you here for? Dreams are well and good, but if you only live with your head in the clouds, sooner or later you'll find yourself on your rear. My sorry drink-sodden son is an example of this. Oh dear. Okay, not talkable. Independent mender. Do I have anything broken? Oh, well, let's repair a few things, shall we? What else? No, they just fix stuff. Okay. And the merchant. Okay, so I can purchase weapons here. What level? 46. What am I? I'm a summoner. It's a thaumaturge. It's arcanist, summoner, and scholar. What's my current gear level? 41. So I can get up to 45 maybe? Yeah, that looks like the highest. Conjurer, white mage. All right, well let's buy that. And let's see what else she's got. Maybe she's got some stuff. Weapons, tools, battle gear. Alright, what level's my battle gear? Okay, 49. 36 for my ring bands though, so we might look for hand gear and pants. And 43 for my vigil patterns. But we're good for the Aurum chasuble. Alright, so basically gloves, pants and shoes. Let's have a look for that then. We'll just move that over. Gloves. Okay, so not Disciple of War. Oh, 46. Alright, well, let's grab those then. And then pants we said, right? Disciple of War. Level 44 for woolen gaskins. Level 44. So we've already got woolen gaskins. Let's not buy those again. And vigil patterns. So the dress shoes aren't as good as the vigil patterns. Alright, so we've got a little bit more. Let's close out of that. Just see if our gear. Yep, so we're currently at gear level 34. Now we're at gear level 35. Well, that's better than a poke in the eye with a blunt stick, isn't it? How is our paladin faring? 33 and 42 for white mage. Right, so I don't think we can get anything. So yeah, level 50, 49. So our white mage has got better gear, but our paladin could do with a bumping gear, I think. Let's see if we can find some paladin gear from the independent merchant. I might regret doing this, but yeah, alright. Better weapons and everything. Let's go. Cobalt Shamsir. No. Level 46 though. Oh, am I not level 46 yet? No, not yet. Alright, so the paladin needs to get better at stuff. And there's a shield down here. So Cobalt Scutum, level 44. Yeah, we're not near that one yet. Alright, so we can't get better weapons. What about better clothing? Battle gear. Let's have a look. Level 43, we're close to it. 44, okay. So the paladin needs to level up some more. Typical. Before I can get them anything better. Okay, well fine then. Let's go back to our summoner. Boo. Okay. We've got this. We were heading off to Rowena's before I got very sidetracked. Very, very sidetracked. There's a merchant up here too. Let's have a look and see what they've got. Okay, I do need to go through the other door. Fiorbreeder. Welcome to the Diamond Forge. Here we have but one goal, to offer the services of our crafting facilities in accordance with the wishes of the Revenant's Toll chapter of the Adventurers Guild. If it's Rowena you seek, you'll find her out the door and to your right, if there is naught else we can help you with. However, then, I must ask you to leave. Artifact equipment for a disciple of magic. Well, sorry, but I've my hands full assisting Agenolf with his orders. You're free to stand there and gape at the shelves all you wish. If you need or else, I'm afraid I can't be of any assistance. Agenolf? Ah, so you're the adventurer Sark Malarks, are you? I've been waiting for you. Now let's see what you got for me. Some damaged uniforms, I'm afraid. Hard to take them off the guys without, breaking what's underneath. I see. Ah, yeah, I reckon I can hammer these back into shape for you. After all, I owe your friend Sark Malark a favour or two. Took good care of old Eganolf back in the days before I fell in with old Rowena, he did. Did you know he's the son of one of the wealthiest families in the Sultanate? Wouldn't expect someone like that to end up in the life he did, but I suppose he always felt the venturer's life calling him. But here I go, blabbering on when there's work to be done. Just hold your horse birds for a moment or two, and the great Eganolf will have your gear looking good as new. Excellent, just what we want to hear. Okay. And there we have it. Won't do you much good in battle, mind you, but from what I hear, that's not your priority anyhow. Do send Sartmalart my regards, will ya? I will, thank you. All right. Deliver the Imperial. Yep, we've done that. Present the repaired equipment to Sartmalart. Away we go. Oh, wait. I want to have a chat with... Ah, all right. Hi, Rowena. How are you? The name's Rowena. Used to be travelling weapons merchant till some noble from Ishgard saw my collection. Said I had me an eye for quality and asked if I'd like to work for him, helping to barter his collection away for all manner of artifacts. So, elegant tomestones, vintage equipment. What's that do? Recent years, folk have begun taking a renewed interest in antiquity. In the case of the adventuring crowd, this interest takes the form of ancient combat arts along with the equipment used in them. To cater to the demand for the latter, I've engaged master artisans to recreate vintage armour using modern-day techniques. If you fancy such gear, you can get them right here at the House of Splendours. Elegant tomestones? They're relics from the Elegant Empire, civilization what thrived during the Third Astral Era. That's around 5,000 years ago, in case you're wondering. Despite their tiny size, each one said to contain a library's worth of knowledge of the past. They've gained some amount of popularity among the rich eccentrics of the realm who buy the tomestones from me by the bagful, and for my part, I source them from adventurers like yourself. The Elegant Empire once spanned all Eorzea, so there's no shortage of places where tomestones might be found. Bring me whatever you come upon during your escapades, and I'll strike you a deal. Geralt's Masterworks? They're arms and armour crafted by Geralt, who has the dubious honour of being both Eorzea's finest weaponsmith and its vilest man. Though he's constantly drowning in drink these days, put a hammer in his hand and he transforms into bloody beer god himself. Just imagine then what the fellow was capable of when he still had his wits about him. From armourcraft to weaving, he mastered all there was to be mastered as an artisan and created works of unsurpassed quality, what are still sought after to this day. Just so happens I've managed to procure some of these rare articles. Just so you know, though, owing to their age, the wares might be a touch worn. If you want them returned to mint condition, you'll want to talk to the fool as went on and became a Geralt's apprentice. Lad can handle the restoration, so I'm told. Ironworks? The folks at Garlemald Ironworks are credited for bringing the marvels of Magitech to Eorzea. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't have nice things like airships. Company's named for its founder and president, Cid Garland, a Galilean engineer. He's president only in name, though. From what I know, the man spends all of his time gallivanting about doing his own thing. Neglected by its founder, the ironworks threatened to, founder. But thankfully, Sid's deputy took the helm and righted the ship. Jessie's her name, and hers is the genius mind behind the ironworks gear. These are superior wares, make no mistake, and I may have the privilege of being the sole supplier in Eorzea. If you fancy them, go and talk to Oriana out front. She'll fix you up with whatever price you want, assuming you can pay for it. Oh, and you'll be pleased to know that ironworks gear can be made even stronger than they already are. I've struck a deal with Geralt, and he'll do the augmenting work for my customers. Knowing that lazy bastard, though, odds are he foisted the responsibility on his apprentice Drake, I think the fool's name was. Far Eastern wares? I've managed to strike an exclusive deal with a merchant operating out of Othard. Fellow supplies me with all sorts of exotic Far Eastern wares. You won't find their like anywhere else in Eorzea. If you reckon you might fancy these pieces, go and have a chat with Azina yonder. Prices ain't cheap, but so it goes with rare items from the other side of the world. And Rowena's House of Splendours. You want to know about this little place? It's a reward of sorts given over for my use in recognition of my contributions to Revenant Toll's growth. Of late, I've expanded to include a cafe on the upper level terrace. There folk can enjoy specialties made with rich tomato relish while taking in the hustle and bustle below. Word's been spreading, and we're starting to get custom from faraway places. If you haven't been to the cafe yet, go on up and take a peek. Don't worry, won't charge you for the view. Well, that was interesting. What else is in here? Azina, the foreign merchant. Oriental Snow Cave, outdoor furnishing. Frolicking Beast furnishing, petition, bonsai. Okay, so furnishings. Radio. And Edelina, luxury trader. What do you got? What's a bicolor gemstone voucher? Okay, so if you... Oh, hang on. Proof you've delivered many a bicolor gemstone. Copies of this with Edelina in Mor Dhona for special items. Okay. On luxuries, you can purchase for... Whoa! 50 million! For a gilded Makoshi flute, a Magitech Avenger G1 identification key. So that must be a mount. Yep, it's a mount. And a Chrysomalis horn. 50 million. Whoa, we got a bit of saving to do, don't we? I don't even know how to get there. There's that guy that does that video on 50 million a day, but he's up in Dawn, whatever it is, Dawn Trail. Yeah, not getting there in an hurry, are we? All right, let's go finish off this this quest. We've got our gear. Wow. Okay. Little things I don't explore. Sark Malark. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? I sure do, mate. Here you go. Yes, these will serve beautifully. The great Eganil never fails to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even the legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any trouble blending in amongst Imperial forces, lest you fear that the Garleans might detect your foreignness. Foreigners, in fact, form the greater part of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territory, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugated faraway lands. In this way, Garlemald nips rebellion in the bud and expands its territory in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I'm full glad to have been of assistance to your cause. Huh, why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I don't know where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interests of the realm. Wow. Well, looks like we're going to finish up when we started, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I'll check you later. Take care out there.